So you've tried chamomile tea, you've tried all these different sleep aids, and nothing seems to be working, and you're not getting enough rest. Or it certainly doesn't feel like it. What's going on? I'm Lori, and I would love to help you. I have this process that I discovered many years back, and it has been a saving grace. So, what's going on? Why can't you sleep? Is it your mind chattering away? Thinking about all these things that you didn't do, or that you didn't say, or you could have done differently, and going round and round and round? Is it worried about finances? Is it worried about your kids? Is it worried about family members? Like, what is keeping you awake? Is it if it's your mind rattling away and it's not quiet, and it's just doing all this thinking, then it's kind of like having, a temper tantrum going on in your head. Round and round and round. And depending upon what's going on in your life right now, it can be quite a blizzard inside of there. We have one coming up, and that's why I'm using the term blizzard, because there's one on its way here in New England. But seriously, the head can be like a blizzard, just swirling around with thoughts, and it's not doing you any bit of good. Any good thoughts that come in, yes, quickly jot them down, but you know what? You need to get your rest. So there's something that you can do. Now, have you tried breathing? There's a lot of breathing techniques out there that can help quiet your mind. And you can just breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. And if you notice, that starts quieting down your mind right away. Now, if you're anything like me, I would do that, but that wouldn't last long. Like, you're focusing on your breath, which is great. So as long as you can keep focusing on your breath, and that's why you do all these different techniques with the breath, to keep you focused on it. So you keep changing it up to make it not so boring, and something to keep your attention to. If that doesn't work for you either, here's something else. Everybody just wants to be loved. At the end of the day, everyone just wants to be loved and felt like they belong. Everybody wants to feel like they belong, and they want to feel like they're loved, including you, including that mind in your head. It's like a computer that goes round and round and round. It's stuck. You know, that blue wheel that goes round and round and round when something's trying to load. That's the same processing device that's going around in the head, only it doesn't stop. So, with the knowledge of everything just wants to be loved, and you can decide to love whatever you want. Have you ever loved your mind and given it what it wants? Because it wants attention. It's like that little toddler that's having a temper tantrum that wants attention over and over again. And it's really just love that they want. And they want to feel like they belong. So let's do this. You need to do it. You have to, in order for you to have any kind of an experience, you actually have to take the action steps and do the work. I can guide you, I can point you the way, but it's up to you to do it. So, can you give your mind some love? Can you just say, I love you, mind? And say it out loud, or, to yourself if you don't want anybody to hear you. But just say, I love you, mind. I love you. I love you. And notice. Take a notice of what's going on in your head. If things are starting to get quiet. I love you, mind. I love you. I really love you. I love you. I love you. I really love you. I love you. I love you. I really love you. Take a breath. Notice. Has your head getting quiet? Maybe a deeper quiet than you've ever experienced before. Your mind's getting what it wants, attention. And when we give it loving attention, even though it's in our head, miracles happen. This is just for educational purposes. That's my disclaimer. Make sure you go to the doctor and get proper advice. I am not a physician. I just share with you what works for me and many others. So could you give your mind even more love? I love you, mind. I love you, mind. I love you, mind. I love you, mind. And as you're laying in bed with your head on the pillow, keep going, saying it to your mind, I love you, mind. No judgments. And see what happens. It may be the key you're looking for.